Hey, I'm NichBoy, and this is Ask Pocket. Now, our first question comes from Adam, right here in Sydney. Quick query, do you typically read off a teleprompter or do you memorize your lines? Or both? Thank you, Adam. For both the main Good Game Show and the news episodes of Pocket, we have scripts that are written, but then do the lines from memory to keep it loose and allow for a bit of improv.
Yeah, that's how NichBoy likes it.
But for all the Ask Good Game, Ask Pocket episodes, like this, or hingers on Well Played, we use teleprompters because there's a lot of information to deliver. In this way, we ensure we don't stumble or mispronounce things. When it comes to the daily episodes of Pocket, I kind of just sit down and talk for a while, saying whatever comes into my head while playing a game. Then our edit monkey John and my producer Pierre sit down and cut out all the fat to make it tight and snappy. They make me look so much better than I am.
John, don't put that in the show.
Next up, Blue Phantom needs some advice. Which controller would you guys recommend for playing games on PC? I've heard that the Xbox One controller can be used on PC now, but would that be the best choice? Hey Phantom, honestly it depends on what kind of game you'll be playing. For instance, GTA 5 on PC works great with a mouse and keyboard for wandering around in first person, but as soon as you hop in a car, you should probably pick up a controller.
Oh gosh.
Whoa! Okay,
Fall asleep at the wheel?
Or a flight stick if you're heading towards the airport. As for which controller? Well, that's just personal preference, my friend. Both the Xbox One and PS4 controllers will work on a PC, and a quick internet search will tell you how to get them up and running. I personally prefer the Xbox controller because I like its layout in my hands. Not all games support controllers though, but most of them do. Just check the Steam page to make sure. Our next question comes from JBoy. Good morning or afternoon. I have not many gold coins. However, I require a great game. I like all styles. Please tell me what I can acquire with little gold coins. XO, JBoy. DOTA? And speaking of DOTA, JT writes in. Hey NichBoy, I was wondering what Dota 2 heroes you prefer to play. I personally like Lifestealer and Keeper of the Light. Thank you. Hey Jay, I love Witch Doctor and Crystal Maiden, but I have been playing a lot of Lion recently as well. Those disables and that nuke are just so much fun to harass with. If I'm feeling tanky, I'll probably pick up Axe, and if I want to throw down some pain, I go for Drow or Troll Warlord. I tend to favor range characters over melee, and I definitely prefer to roll support when I dote. While it is satisfying to get the kills, I just love zipping around the map and helping out here and there while stacking creeps or keeping our warding game up. It's a team game, and to me, it sings the most when you feel you've contributed to the whole team's success. And, of course, it's inevitable failure that was totally all the support's fault because he fed and we didn't have vision, and why are you building an Ags when you don't even have your boots, you noob? Everyone report NichBoy. Gabriella has our final question. What's with the lack of love for JRPGs? Will Good Game Pocket ever preview or talk about the JRPG niche market, or just more popular franchises such as Final Fantasy within that genre? Gabriella. The problem with the JRPG market for Pocket is that those games are huge and they're generally just packed with complicated mechanics. Trying to distill that down into 10 minutes is not going to do them justice. And I just can't spend my whole life playing JRPGs, or I'll go insane because, and I'm sorry if this is genre stereotyping, but most of those games are exactly the same to me. They're all the same epic story about some kid saving the world using the power of their perfect hair and that sword they found that shoots bullets made of girls dressed in school uniforms. And then the gameplay just uses grindy mechanics and terrible dialogue that artificially extend the length of the game by having every single character repeat every single plot point just in case you missed it the first 11 times someone talked about it.
Wait! I have a fantastic idea. You wouldn't be able to help me accessorize, would you? Can you collect adornments for me? If I see enough of them, it might trigger my dormant fashion sense.
I'm sorry to break it to you like this in front of everyone, Gabriella, but I'm probably in the minority because there are millions of people out there who love those games, and that's awesome. But to give you a break, I will certainly look at Final Fantasy 15 to see if I can ever care about that series again. And we will absolutely check out Persona 5 because I do actually love the Persona games. And there's also the new Danganronpa game in development, and those games are just my kind of messed up, so we'll check that out as well if I still have a job by then after that thing I said about JRPGs. And before I get fired, let's say that's all the time we have for this episode of Ask Pocket. NichBoy out.